Hi, I'm Jennifer, and this is my favorite work study student, Leo, and we're going to take you through the partner strength training workout today. So to warm up, we're going to walk around, do toe raises. So if you're doing this outside, you can walk up and down your block, or if you need a track, you can go around it in a circle, or maybe just make a circle in your room, wherever you're working. Working that ankle joint. And then we move into leg swings. So you walk and swing it up as high as you can. You're showing it down. Move into that hip joint. And then we go into leg circles. So again, big circle out, step it down, switch your feet. So you're going forward as you move those legs. Circle as thick as you can. And then now reverse your direction. So bring it the other way. Keep moving forward though, because that forward motion brings your heart rate up. Alright, and now we want to pick up our pace here a little bit with some arm swings. So we're swinging the arms back and forward. Picking up our walking pace a little. Alright, and now arm circles. Whichever direction you want to go, we're going to go both ways. You can do both arms together or you can separate them. And go the other direction. Remember, keep your pace up. And last one, shoulder shrugs. You walk in quickly, shrug those shoulders, make circles with them if you like. And then we're going to come to the top of our mats for the last couple ones here. So the feet are hip distance apart, big torso circles. So knees are bent so they're soft, going nice and slow, as big as you can. A couple of times in the same direction. And now change directions. One more time. Interlace the fingers, elephant trunk. So you bring them up, reach back, bend your knees, swing it to the legs. Really reach back when you come up. One more time. And then work out that neck. Very controlled figure eight, so you got to reach into your chest. Circle around to the left. Drop the chin to the chest. Circle around to the right. Back and forth. Last one. Alright, that completes our warm-up. Okay, so time for our partner strength training exercise. First couple of things are going to be what I call isometric, so you're going to squeeze and hold things for a period of time. We're going to do 20 seconds. So you want to use a stopwatch or use a clock at home with a second. If it's something you can follow, that would be helpful. And first one's called refresh your posture. So we're going to sit back, press our backs into each other and hold it. Keep your spine long. Try to not overpower your partner, but have it be equal. We're going to do each exercise once, and then you can do a second or third set on your own. And relax. Next one, we're going to face each other. Goat pose. So you're going to have your feet together. Alright? We'll just touch, face, hold on. Alright, and then you're going to lift your feet up. Alright? go hands and knees, or you can go hands and toes. And now notice we're not rocking our pelvis, we're not lifting it up, we want it to be even. So you're going to pick one of those. Another really advanced way to do it, right, is with the partner. So it looks like this. So Leo's doing elbows and toes, and then I'm going to do my plank on top of him so that we're doing it together. So my hands are going to go around his feet. My feet are going to go on his shoulders and try to not kick him. And then we're going to hold for 20 seconds. You want to engage your core. Don't let your spine be sloppy. So you can be doing your planks on your own, right at the same time here, or with your partner doing this. So we got 4 seconds left. 2 and 1. And then come down. Alright. So we'll switch it up in case you want to do it with your partner. So the person on the bottom is always working the hardest, I think. Alright, 20 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your core engaged. 2, 1, relax. Alright, so from our planks, we can do side planks. So, on the floor without your partner, one way to do the side plank is to take your right knee and your right hand in line and open to the left. Put your left foot down, we'll start with that. Your left foot is down, so that's one way to do it. Alright? If you have wrist problems, another way to do it is to come down with your elbows and lift your knee off the floor so your legs are together and extended. And to make it harder, hand and legs extended. But again, notice that our hips are lifted. Alright, elbows, or Leo's still on his elbow on my hand, so you can see both options there. So you would want to do both sides. And we'll show you the option now too, to do that with a partner as well. So Leo's going to get back down on this plank. And we're going to attempt to do the side plank. So the person on the top does the side plank. So you actually want to put your foot on their opposite shoulder and put your legs on top of each other. And balance. Take our time here. 3, 2, 1. And then you would do your other side. But we'll show Leo doing it. Going down to my knees. Go ahead, you stay up. Make sure you're breathing. 2, 1, and relax. Alright. So that's our floor stuff for a while. Now we're going to standing planks. So we're going to stand in front of the mat here. Arms are out. We're going to take our feet out. So we're leaning into each other. So it's like we're doing a push-up into each other. Again, here's another isometric. So we're going to hold for 20 seconds. Keep your shoulders down. Yep. Belly buttons in. Ribs in. Breathing. 2, 1. Relax. Actually, step together to relax. Alright, so our right feet are together, and we're going to touch our knees, alright? So our knees stay over our toes, inside the knees, alright? We're going to bring our right elbows together. You can see that our back toes, Leo's back toes are going to face towards you. My back toes are facing away from you. This is Warrior 2 arm press. We're going to take that. Okay, so we're into Warrior this is an arm press. We're gently pressing each other's knees together, each other's elbows together, reaching up with our left arm. 20-second hold. Lengthen your spine. Make sure your back foot is flat. So these next couple of exercises we're going to do together in a flow, and then we'll switch to the other side. 2, 1, release. We'll face each other and take a little bit of a step back. Alright? So lunges. Alright? So we're going to do 8 repetitions of this. So you take onto the ball of your back foot, heels on the floor, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now get a little closer together with your feet. Hold your lunge stance, right, as deep as you want to. Palms together. We're going to press and row. So I'm going to press first. Leo's going to row. He's going to resist me. And then we're going to go back. Good. So again, this would be a repetition thing, or you can do it for time. Who needs a weight room when you have buddies? One more time each. There he goes. Now he's giving me some pressure. Alright. And relax. So we're going to do that the same thing, other leg. So we take our left legs forward. Find our warrior 2. Elbows bend. Good. Little pressure there. Keep your ribs in. There you go. And we're timing it. So we're getting a good stretch as well as isometric. How you doing? You okay? Good. Alright. Couple more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. We go into our lunges so we face each other. Create a little bit of distance onto the ball of the back foot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Feet overlap. Get down in your lunge as deep as you want. We have our pushes and our rows. Good. So, you get to make this as hard as you want to. Try to even it up though so the arms are working equally. And one more time each. Alright, and come up. You're going to take your feet apart, cross your wrists, and grab each other's wrists. Squat. So make sure your toes point forward to protect those knees. And we'll go down as far as you can. We'll go down, keep our chest up. Alright. And not to bend over. And we're going to go for repetitions here. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so back down to our mats for our core workout. So we're going to take the edges of our mats together. And we're just going to start with basic sit-ups. So the toes are touching, fingertips touch, or high fives rather. And we go down and come up. Hold on, guys. Alright, down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Leo's going to go down on the ground, and I'm going to be his assistant. I'll go this side first, so that way we're not. So he's extending his right arm, and he's holding on to my ankle, giving him a little bit of tension there. He's going to take his feet away from me for a twist, using his obliques to bring him back up. So he's keeping that right shoulder blade down on the ground. One more before he gets up. Airplane. Right? This is optional. You don't have to do this. But he's down on the ground. Then take his feet to my lower abdomen. Hold hands and lift. And I'm going to try and bring my legs up as well, so that way I get a workout too. Try again. There we go. And you can time it. Or just hold until you can't hold anymore. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down we go. Alright, we're going to switch. Okay. So my turn to go down on the ground, your partner's turn to go down on the ground. Sides. When you bring your feet down, you want to try and make sure that you don't drop them towards the corner. You want to try and keep them in line with your hips as much as you can. One more. And we're going to switch sides. Really important to keep your shoulder blade down. The shoulder blade that your partner is standing on, because that protects your back. It doesn't matter how far you bring your feet down. They don't have to touch the floor. One more. And then push-ups. Alright, you want to try airplane? Let's show them what a girl can do. Yeah, put my feet in the right place. Okay. Lift your legs. Excellent. See if you can extend your arms now. Press your hands into mine. Yep, and extend your arms. There you go. Yep. That's it. 5. Whoa. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Down we go. Alright, so back down to the sit-ups. This time the legs are going to be straight. Last exercise. Alright, it's called the roll up. So we're going to touch fingertips. We're going to go all the way down. Sweep the fingertips along the ceiling. And roll all the way up and touch. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. 8. Alright. We're going to reorient our mats. So your job at home now is to do that 2 more times with your partner. So you can just stop this and do it on your own. Or you can rewind and start again and do it with us 2 more times. And when you're ready, you're going to come back and check us out with the cool down, which is what we have coming next. Alright, so we'll go back. This is our cool down portion. We're going to do 5 sun salutations. So do your best to follow along. Come to the top of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders back, arms at your sides with your thumbs turned out. Our mountain pose. We inhale, raise the arm overhead, upward hand pose. Exhale, take the hands down on the floor, folding at the waist, standing forward fold. Inhale, back to plank. You can go from the knees to the toes, either way. And then exhale, lower down to the floor. Untuck your toes, fingers spread, palms flat at the chest, keep your elbows lifted. Inhale, lift your collarbones and your upper ribs, cobra. Exhale, shift your weight back towards your heels, tuck your toes, lift your knees. Send your hips to the back of the room, downward facing dog. Not going to hold this here. So on your inhale, step your feet forward towards your hands. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, look up with the eyes, raise the arms overhead, upward hand pose. Exhale, straighten the arms. Shift the weight back towards your heels. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Downward facing dog. On your inhale, step your feet forward. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, upward hand pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Again, inhale, upward hand pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your feet forward. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, upward hand pose. Exhale, mountain pose. 2 more times. Inhale, upward hand pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, step your feet forward to your hands. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, upward hand pose. Exhale, mountain pose. 1 more time. Inhale, upward hand pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your feet forward. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, upward hand pose. And exhale, mountain pose. So that does it for the cool down. Make sure you're doing your mindfulness activities as well. Have a good day.